Hey everybody, it's Ryan. I'm up here today at the campsite that I was talking about in my last video, where Brian and I had that encounter with the running Sasquatch. I wanted to come up here today and give you guys a look at it to kind of put it all in perspective for you. I actually made a video a while back when I had told this story initially, and I think I made the video of me telling it up here at this campsite, but that's been a while and it's many videos ago, so I decided to come up here and try it again. Before I get started, I wanted to tell all you guys that I have recently started a Facebook page for my YouTube channel. It's really the only time I've ever messed with Facebook, and I'm still learning it. I was not on the Facebook bandwagon for years and years and years, so this is kind of a new thing to me. But anyway, if you guys want to go and check it out, the page is Frosted Forest Sasquatch, and you know, I wanted to make it to kind of give everybody a little auxiliary place to post things, and I'm going to post things that I don't want to make a whole video of, pictures and things like that, and just miscellaneous things. So everybody feel free to go and post and comment and whatever you guys want to do. It's there for you guys, more so than me. So anyway, now that's out of the way, I will show you guys exactly what happened and where it happened. So Brian and I had come into the campsite, and I'm going to walk over here to the road, or the little trail right here. We backed in to this area right here, just like this. And that picnic table at the time was actually like right here. So I stopped about right here, and I know because I can reference the fire pit. I know exactly where it was in accordance to in reference to the table. The table was right about here, and this is where I stopped and got my flashlight out. Okay, I stood in this same spot right here, and this is the hill that it was running on. I've got scrap lumber and stuff laying there, but anyway, this is the hill it was running on, right here. And you can see there's a pretty good little incline from where I'm at the top. And so anyway, I was about right here, and it came running from over there. And I'll show you guys what is over here. This is actually where it was creating a structure of sorts. And I don't think anything's really changed too much from where it was from. What is it? Okay, from where it was. As you can see, there's a tree bend right there, and it's being anchored by that log, or that dead tree right there that fell. And that's been there since this happened. There's also a couple other little things over here that I'll show you guys. This is interesting too. A little stick pile right there. And right over here, so you can see the tree bend. And you can see how it's bent underneath this, and it's actually locked in right there through that little fork. That's pretty neat how they do it. They make them to stay there. There's no doubt about it. And there's also this little bend right here, and it's been there the same amount of time. There's a stick laying on it right there. And I've found X's and different things, you know, bins and things like that up here the whole time I've been doing this. So, I mean, I know this is a place that they come to. And I know one of the places they stay a lot of the time is across the trail over there. There's a bunch of, it's like a big ravine and stuff over there, a few of them actually. And it's a good place for them because they have a good vantage point being over in that area. But you can see I'm up on a hill, and all this stuff is what they did up here. So anyway, he was over here in this spot right here, right over here by this bend. We heard, I'd say he was about right here, and that is where he started running, right here on the side of this hill. So we heard him from over here, and I mean, it was like just a bunch of rustling around like that. I mean, even more than I could create. But anyway, we start hearing the footsteps, the running, and it was, I mean, like, to give you an idea, but he moved way faster than I did for that many steps, and it was way louder. And I mean, you could hear his feet just like clomping down onto the ground. And so he went all the way from over there running to over here to right about where I was standing, which was right about here. I can remember this big tree being there. When I first saw him and caught him with my flashlight, he was right here on this side of the tree. And I remember seeing the back curved like that, and the hair was about that long coming off of him, like going, you know, that way. And then as soon as he stepped onto the other side of this tree, that's where he turned his head, right there. And you can see, okay, this is my eye level right here. His eyes were like up here. Okay, mine are like right here. His were up here, and he was hunched over. And he is running on a lower spot of ground than I was standing on. You can see the change in elevation right there, the gradients that this hill has. And this was his path right through here. Then when he got to about where I'm standing, he veered, went down the hill. Okay, I have no idea where he went. That's what really gets me about the whole thing. Like, he took off down this hill. The only thing I can think of, the only place he could have hidden was right there behind that uprooted tree. It was there at the time. Now, I don't know if that's actually where he went, though, because the steps went, it sounded like they went past where that tree is. That's why I'm not sure about it. And what really gets me is that all the noise stopped. Like, there was no more noise. After that last footstep we heard, we did not hear a single thing. No breathing, no leaves. I mean, nothing. It was dead silence. And, I mean, it was like he disappeared. It was weird. It was really weird. And Brian and I were like, where did he go? Because if it were an animal, it would have continued running, I'm sure. And even if it ran over to the dirt, the way this thing's feet were sounding, you could have heard it. There's no doubt you would have heard this as many times as he stepped. I mean, every time he stepped, you would have heard it, no matter what kind of surface he was stepping on. I mean, the sound, you know, something like that, as loud as that, just doesn't stop all of a sudden. But you can see from where I am right here. Okay, this is where he was. You see how high up that ground is? This is my eye level from right here. And it may even be, it may even be a little lower than I had estimated. So he may have been bigger than I thought. But right here is my eye level. I'm holding the camera right at my eyes. Okay. His eyes were like up here. Okay, that's where my feet were standing, right there. And I'm holding my arm level with my shoulder right now. So the ground he was on was substantially lower than where I was standing. So if that gives you an idea of the height difference. Anyway, it was an unreal experience. It really was. There's just, I can remember it clearly like it happened yesterday. Like it was last night when it happened. I mean, I remember it vividly, every detail. And it's not something I ever expect to happen again, I know that. But I was fortunate to observe one as much as I did while it was running. It was something that usually doesn't happen. And anyway, so this is the area. This is where it all went down. And down here too, I had recorded this spot a while back. I mean, I think before this encounter even happened. Right here, and there's been a lot of changes to it. There's a lot of stuff down right here by this tree. And there was like a nest looking thing where these sticks were, more of them, were leaned up on the side of that tree going through the fork of it. And I just noticed that now there's a tree bend right there. Notice that I'm all the way up. These have been kind of knocked down. Now there's a bend right there. And from where these were standing, they couldn't have bent that tree by falling because it was standing up over here and those things were standing up over there. There's no way they fell over here and then fell on top of that to bend it down. That didn't happen. It didn't happen at all. So something put that there. There's no question. No doubt in my mind that that was created. And you can see where one of those branches is anchored underneath this little tree that's standing up right here. That's pretty neat. There's something down here. There's no doubt they're checking me out right now. No doubt at all, because you can see this hill up here. They have plenty of coverage and plenty of space to check me out. Plenty of it. Just look around for a second. It's pretty crazy how fast this foliage starts coming back. All the leaves and stuff. This was completely bare like a couple days ago. Now there's green leaves coming out everywhere. It's 82 degrees right now. It's hot today. At least it's not very humid though. That's what kills us here in the south. It's the humidity, not the heat. And before I go, I want to go over here and check this spot out. Just kind of scan around for a second. Because Brian and I, we went down here a while back, and on video we have something that was on the other side of a hill, something with shining eyes that was looking at us, blinking and everything. And my camera turned off about 20 or 30 seconds into recording it. And it was night. It was very late, like probably 2 in the morning. And I'd be lying if I said it didn't kind of freak us out. And we took off. We didn't stick around to wait and see what it was, because we were way off that way. But I know they're down there. I know they hang out down that way. I know that for sure. Alright, well I'm gonna take off, guys. It's getting hot, I'm getting kind of sweaty, so I'm gonna get out of here. But I just wanted to show you guys this stuff and give you an idea of where we were that night when all that happened, and kind of give you a layout of the area so you'd know. So anyway, this is where we were. So leave me a comment and let me know what you guys think about all of it. And feel free to go to the Frosted Forest Facebook page and post whatever you guys feel like posting, and check out the things I post on there. And I'm going to try to figure out how to work that stuff better than I do now, become a little more fluent with it. So right now you guys are just going to have to bear with me. I'm not the most technologically savvy person, believe it or not, but that doesn't bother me. Anyway, I appreciate everybody checking it out, and as soon as I have more stuff to show you guys, you know I'll be back with you. Thanks for watching.